Well, it's hard for us to stay away from hip hop and from recording, so you actually have to like force us to stay away. Like being drug fiends for hip hop, you know, it was time to go back and get our fix, because first and foremost, we fans of rap music, of music period. So it was just like, it's an addiction for us. When we hear other artists' music, you know, not just hip hop either, we listen to all genres of music.
Yeah.
So when we hear other artists make great music, that inspires us to go into the studio too. We get kind of jealous. Like, oh man, you got a hot record? Come on, we need to make our hot record.
I just write what I'm feeling at the moment, you know what I mean? You know, as far as current events is concerned, you know, we might throw a little bit of that in there or whatever, but everything is just at the spur of the moment. I never come with a set topic, you know what I mean? It's wherever my brain takes me at that moment.
I think with each album, our fans get to grow with us, obviously. Like, our first few albums, they see the lyrical content is what we're going through at that time in our life, you know, and that's how it is with each album. So with this album right here, we were able to share with the people what's happening now in Mobb Deep's life. You know, personal things, the things that we seen and go through, things that we find interesting. You know, it just brings you up to date. Where we're at mentally and in our life right now. We coined a phrase like reality rap to define our music. So it is like a documentary type of thing, you know.
Oh man, you know, these days, you know, back in the days I used to dig for records in old record stores and stuff like that. And nowadays, you know, because of technology, you know, I dig online. So, you know, I'm just digging online, looking through a whole bunch of progressive rock records and just really obscure records. I try to find the most. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, I come to more recent works, like from the 90s and stuff like that. But it just varies, you know what I mean? It's like a treasure hunt, you know what I mean? Whatever I could come, you know, stumble upon, you know what I mean? That sounds good. And the way that you EQ it up and manipulate it, you could just turn it into a whole new sound. We would have never thought that would have been the golden age. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. When we were young and doing this in the beginning, we knew we had something special and important to us, like the music we were making. Our friends would, you know, tell us like, yo, wow, y'all great, you know what I mean? And we knew we had something that meant a lot to us, but we didn't know that it was gonna like impact the world like that. And so we started traveling on tour, and we started seeing other countries and the crowd saying everything word for word. Certain places they can't even speak English, but they could repeat the words to your songs. And when we saw that just changed our whole outlook on everything. Like, wow, did we really making history right now? Like, you know, we never thought that it would be like this. We were creating an era that would be considered the golden era of hip hop. Like, we were just having fun and trying to make great music. It's like almost a metaphor, but it's kind of real at the same time. When people say, oh, life is a game, you gotta, you know, play the game of life. And life is not a game, life is dead serious. So it's like the same thing with the music, like, you know, or any hustle or business that you try to get into. It's like you gotta play the game, and at the same time, it's not a game. You know, it's just like a metaphor, like almost, you know what I mean? It's how you gotta look at it. We wanna do, you know, create a career for ourselves to better our lives and our family lives and, you know, create jobs for people around us. At the same time, you know, document what's going on in our life and our surroundings and be the voice of our neighborhood and our, you know, our friends that probably don't have a voice to get out there and tell the world that they're angry or tell the world they're happy or sad for whatever reasons. We're their voice. You know, you just gotta stay driven. Everybody's different. Everybody don't have the same drive and passion, you know, for what they do. And I think it's rare to have two people with the same drive and the same passion to succeed and be consistent and keep it going, you know. And I think that's what's special about me and Have. Like, we got the same, you know, passion for this, you know, the passion for making great music and leaving a legacy behind. You know, when we were young and came into the game, we were very young, like 15, 16 years old. And in the beginning, we didn't really look that far into the future. We were just wanting, you know, like gold chains, a car, video on TV. And we didn't really take the business side serious. And, you know, as we got older and progressed with our music and our style and everything and our business savvy, we learned like, yo, this is real. We could be doing this and feeding our great grandkids if we do it right. It just all comes with time, like, you know, having a lot of time in the game and just trying to be as smart as possible, as early as possible. Success, to me, is just able to, you know, do what you love to do for a living, create jobs for some people, you know, not everybody, obviously, but...
And run your own business.
Yeah, running your own business, just being happy with what you do in life and something that can pay your bills and, you know, you're able to live comfortable.